What's up, local entrepreneurs? Lucas Morley here with Local Entrepreneur Blueprint, and we're moving on to our Business Owner SEO course Part 3, Anatomy of a Web Page. I wish I had these when I first started, just to give you a quick breakdown of SEO, and from here, there's a bunch of other things that you can do, and you can learn to better your SEO for your own local business. So, we're going to be in this video talking about the anatomy of a web page. So how Google looks at it, or Yahoo or Bing search engines, and how we look at it. And I'm also going to be talking about some Blackhat SEO techniques that you do not want to use, and a little bit about keywords and advanced Google search operators that you can use to search for certain keywords for your competitors. Okay, so stick around and let's get this moving. Now, we are looking at a blank website right now. This is a little website I created. Simple, fake, right? This is the blank way, with no text, no titles, no nothing, no images, no nothing. Now, this is the way that we see a web page, right? When you're looking at a website, you're like, oh, you got all the text, right? The titles and so on and so forth. We're going to be breaking this down in importance of what Google or search engine bots look at in order of importance. Okay, the most important things that you're going to need to focus on for your SEO to better your SEO and outrank your competitor. Now, I just randomly put keywords as in CrossFit and Jiu-Jitsu and personal training, so don't worry about this. We're not talking about how you're going to lay it out as in the correct wording for it. We're going to be talking about the how we look at it, which is this is how we look at a web page. We are looking at this and we see these words, but the search bots look at the hypertext markup language, which is your HTML. If you've heard about it, great. If not, HTML is just your hypertext markup language. It's like a standardized system for tagging text files to get your like fonts and your graphics and colors and hyperlinks and so on for your web pages. Okay, now this is how Google starts looking at a website by importance. Domain name, that's the most important thing for them. So the longer you also have your domain name, the better for you. Okay, so www.domainsample.com, and this could be, if you're a painter, it could be www.paintermiami.com. It could be painterlucas.com, whichever one you choose. And of course, if you can get your keyword inside your domain name, that would be great. And then from there, your main domain name, they're going to go into your other pages. So here I put, for example, .com/about.html, and then you can have your / products and services, contact us, and so on and so forth. So this is the most important thing for your SEO that that Google is looking for. They move on down to your title. So here, this is why I put the words together so you can see the HTML and the way we look at it and the way that the search engines look at it. So here's your title. So after your domain name and your other pages, this is what they're looking for. You're gonna have to have a title. The great thing about it is you do not need to know HTML, so don't be scared of this. Wix, WordPress, Homestead.com, GoDaddy, Squarespace, I believe, all these, you can create a website and have your title and have your H1 tags, which we're going to talk about, and all these other things done through those systems. So you do not need to know HTML. Okay, it's good for you to understand it. This is why we're talking about this now. It's the basics. So I want you to understand what the search engines are looking for, so you can do this to your website. Okay. Then we have an H1 tag. Now we are going to be talking about a meta description, which your meta tags, which is only seen by the search engines, but we will get there. Okay, so here's a H1 personal training jiu-jitsu camp. So this is your header 1. Very, very important. Right after your title, this is what you're going to want to have. Okay. Then we have a paragraph. So our text, what content do we have? What do we write? What are we talking about in this web page? And you can see the little, minus sign, plus sign, the P, that's for your paragraph, and what's in between there. You can see that I bolded a word. That would be great for you to have as well. Bolds in, just one is fine. Or pick one of the words related to what your keywords are, and you're gonna want to bold that. So again, domain, title, H1, your paragraph, because you're not gonna have an H1 tag and then an H2 tag, which would be heading 2 without any text in between. You do not want to have it. So this is the order. You want to have a little paragraph talking about your page. And then here we go, we got an H2 tag, and you see I just switched the blue. If you're looking at the blue here, I just put meta here, even though this was the H1. I put meta so you can understand that this is seen, this meta description, whatever it is that I just left the personal training. It could have been anything. You're talking about what is your web page about. If you looked at one of our other previous videos, I believe it was part 1, it talks about meta descriptions and how it shows up in the SERPs, which is your search engine results pages. And again, you do want to have meta descriptions for your websites. So, but we are moving on to the next thing, which is your H2 tags. Okay, that's going to be after your H2 tag. I'm sorry, your H1 tag, paragraph, H2 tag, and then goes back again to a paragraph. Remember, I said you do not want to have this H1 tag and then no paragraph and an H2 tag. You do not want to have that. You're gonna have to have a paragraph talking about that H1 tag and moving on to your H2 tags. And again, you want to have your keywords, whatever it may be. If you're a plumber, this could have been title, plumber and HVAC, Miami, Florida, or it could have just been plumbing, Miami, Florida in your title, and then you would have had plumbers in Miami, H1, and your paragraph, you're talking about your plumbing services and stuff like that, and then H2 tag, your plumbing keywords and stuff like that. As you can see here too, I have random, just random, did the word random, and it's your italics. Okay, so I want to have like a little bold, I want to have an italic on my pages, and you can see here I put a hyperlink here. This is going to go onto either a video that's on YouTube, or I would like to have like the video on YouTube, but this link would actually take me to a page on my website that has that video. So you got to remember that, or if you don't know, Google owns YouTube. Years ago they buy it. They pretty much buy a new company a week. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So they bought YouTube and they're buddies. So you want to make sure that you have videos there, and if you can put those videos, which you can put on your website, you would take people from that hyperlink to your other pages within your website. Okay, so again, you have your H2, you have your paragraph, you have a hyperlink, and then you close out that. But you do not need to know this, because within your Homestead, GoDaddy, Wix, whichever one you are, you can create this without knowing. It'll just tell you to pick title. You click title and you're gonna type in your title. They're gonna tell you your H1 tags. You're gonna click on H1 tag and you're gonna be able to write it out. So you do not need to know your HTML. And this is your basic order of it. Again, domain, your title, and then I like to put it in here in between, like hidden is your meta description, and then your H1 tag and your paragraph with a little bold. And I have my H2 tag, which is your second header. And could you have an H3? I'm sure I'm going to have that question. Could you have an H4? 100%. Okay, and you would add these things here with a little italic and a hyperlink to, mainly you want to have like it going to one of your other pages, and it is also nice to have something linking to outside, maybe a Wikipedia page or a buddy's website that has great content for your readers, because you want to educate people on it. You can also have that as well. Okay, now talking about Blackhat SEO, like anything, SEO has a dark side too, and black hats are techniques that are unethical and tricky, and you do not want to use them, just because with time it's going to hurt your website or you're going to get banned. And if you get banned, that's bad for you. Okay, so try to stick to it. Don't try to beat your competition by cheating. It would be like anything in, you're a plumber and you duct tape a leak rather than changing the plumbing. Eventually that's going to catch up to you. So you want to be as ethical as possible with any business you have. Okay, now um, backlinking. Backlinking is any link on someone else's website that points back to your website. Okay, backlinks are great for your SEO. Now remember when I told you that little SEO link that I had, um, that had the underline, right? It was like a hyperlink, and I said that can also be going into one of your buddy's website. That would be a backlink if you had that pointing to your friend's www.imsocoolwhatever.com. That would be a backlink from your website to their website. So if you have other websites talking about your content, how great your company is, that's good for you. Okay? A domain name is yours. It is your www.yourbusiness.com, and it's unique to you. So nobody will be able to have that unless you do not pay for it at the end of the year, 2 years, 5 years, whichever one you have with your hosting company or your namecheap.com or GoDaddy, wherever you buy your domain. If you not pay for it, obviously eventually it'll expire and some other person can buy your domain name. Keywords are, I like to think of keywords as like your niche. Okay, there are many different ways to describe it, but I believe the easiest way to understand it is like this: as a single word or group of words that is important to a web page or your website. So if you're a chiropractor, your www.chiropracticcompany.com, chiropractor would be, or chiropractic would be your keyword, and having variations of those keywords in your website are also part of your keywords. Chiropractor, chiropractic care, and so on and so forth. So what you don't want to have though when we're talking about all these different keywords is keyword stuffing, which this would be a black hat technique we had talked about in the past. So here's a sample. You're probably thinking, what are the samples of black hat techniques? It could be keyword stuffing, hidden texts, hidden links, duplicate content. So if for example, you're looking at this page right now, it says keyword stuffing, taking your important keywords or keywords and writing them multiple times on a page to where the content does not sound or look natural. Duplicate content was if I created multiple pages on my website that had the same exact content, exact the same as you're looking here. That would be duplicate content. And keyword stuffing would be, let's say we are a dentist, and you land on my website and it says, we are the best dentist in Naples, Florida, because our dentists are the coolest ever, and when you're looking for a dentist, you want to make sure that they're really good, and our dentists have to be certified. And if your dentist, you see how many times I use the word dentist within like a paragraph? It doesn't sound natural or look natural, and Google knows this. The search engines know this. So you have to be smart about it, okay, and do not keyword stuff. Off-page optimization is everything you do outside of your website to improve your search rankings. So leave your website and you have your social signals, which would be a Facebook page, a LinkedIn, a Twitter, a Google Plus, whatever, all these different YouTube, and you have your website, your www. And content pointing back to your website. This would be an off-page optimization. Images, okay, images with the right titles and stuff, and maybe a link to your website pointing back to your website. These would be off-page optimization. So a lot of people think, I have a website, great, and you have to have the correct on-page optimization done to it, and you have to have some off-page optimization done as well. But you can do it, okay? You can do this all yourself if you take the time to learn it and apply it. On-page optimization is everything that you do on your website pages to improve your search rankings. So the first things we talked about in this video was your domain name, your title, your meta description, your H1 tags, the bold, the paragraph, the H2 tags, which are the headers, right? So anytime you see H1, H means your header. Okay, so H1, H2s, H3s, your hyperlinks, right, going from your pages to other pages of your website, or even going from your page to another page. These would be on-page optimization things, okay, the signals. Now, this will help you search. Okay, let me make this easy on you. These are advanced Google search operators, okay? So I use this, for example, if I want to search a competitor, I'll type in URL and then whatever keyword, whatever niche I'm in, yoga. And in the www dot, it's going to give me every website, okay, in the SERPs, search engine result pages. It's going to give me all the websites that in their www dot have the word yoga in it, okay? So that's a good way to search for your competitors. In title, you could do in title, and again, here's another keyword would be, for example, judo. This is going to show you all the keywords that are in the title of any website. It's going to return these results to you in the SERPs, search engine results pages, okay? Now in text, any keyword, and I just wrote keyword, it could be, again, lawyer, okay, it could be skydiving. In the text of a website, any keyword that you type in, and there's, Google's going to return saying these are the websites that have this keyword that you're searching for inside their text, okay? Now in Anchor, you can put, like, in Anchor, I just put fitness, okay? It is possible to identify the pages with inbound links that contain your anchor text specified. Okay, so any inbound links that you're looking for with the keyword fitness, and again, it can be painter, it could be gutters, okay, tree services, landscaping. It will have any websites that have inbound links that contain the anchor text fitness, landscaping. The websites are going to show up. So this is a great way to search competitors to see what words or what text, what's in their title, what's in their URL, and so on and so forth, to keep improving your business. Guys, I hope you like that. I hope you understand a little bit more about SEO. You can do this yourself. I really believe you can. If you get a chance, visit our website. It's right here, localentrepreneurblueprint.com. We're here to help you guys grow, to help you guys succeed, have a better web presence. And please don't forget to like, to comment, and to share, most importantly, this video. And obviously, you want your friends to do the same with your content as well. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you.